Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Stuart Victor Echo 9 Charlie Foxtrot. And you know that I'm a huge fan of Ham2K PoLo as my preferred logging software for when I go out and do portable operations. POTA, worldwide flora and fauna, lakes and lagoons, castles, whatever it is, bunkers on the air, doesn't matter the program. But one of the shortcomings I found with PoLo was this. I like to put a comment when I export my log so that when I import it into QRZ, in the comments it tells me that I was at that particular POTA site or worldwide flora and fauna site or bunker. Doesn't matter where I was. I want to have that show up in the comment. And by default, when you export your comment or when you export your log, it just shows a blank comment. So in this video, we're going to go to the shack and I'm going to show you how I manipulate PoLo, Ham2K PoLo, to put a comment in for every QSO I make. So when I go back at a later date, I can reference, hey, I worked K3LR, as an example, at that park on that day. So let's go to the shack. I'll do a quick demo on how I configured Ham2K PoLo to put a comment in on every QSO I make when I'm out at a park. Let's go to the shack. All right, everyone, we're here in the shack. We're actually enjoying the lounge chairs in our shack today. And we're gonna do our demo on if we are doing a parks on the air or any other type of activation. And we're gonna show you how we take the information from PoLo and export it out to an ADI file and then import it to QRZ or any other logging software and have comments come with it. So I'm gonna go fire up the laptop. We're gonna simulate an activation at a park or a flora and fauna, whatever. And then we're gonna take it and import it into QRZ and show you how it all works. Okay, before we get started, the Ham2K PoLo library on their website has extensive documentation on this process. Go and check it out and you can learn more about it. So we're going to go ahead and open up Ham2K PoLo. We're using version February 2026, patch number 3. You can see we have a bunch of logs already in here from my past activations and a demo one that I have here on my system. Before we jump into that, we want to locate the settings icon on the top right corner. Go ahead and click on that to open it up. We want to go to Export Settings and click on, General Settings, Export Settings, and then find all the fields here of things that we can export, all the programs that we can export from, and all the related fields that we can use. We're going to zero in on the op user title. That's the one we want to use for this demo. Keep in mind, these are all case sensitive and you just can't copy and paste. So you need to carefully add it into the ADIF QSO Comments in this particular example. You can add it to Parks on the Air, and then if you want, you can add it to all the other programs that you do. If it's LOTA or BOTA or WWF or whatever you do, you can add them to all those different programs as well. Once you're happy with that and you got it all in there, click on the back arrow to go back and close down the settings. Let's go ahead and open up our test database here from Charlie Alpha 0001. And you want to go to Operation tab. And right below the location is where you enter your title and your notes. We're going to go ahead and change the title here to Parks on the Air Activation at Charlie Alpha 0001 on 22nd of March 2026. And that Parks on the Air is just a little too lengthy. So we're going to go ahead and shorten that just to POTA, just to give it a little bit more brevity and show up in the comments better in QRZ. Go ahead and click the checkbox when you're happy with that. Now I'm going to make an assumption that you know how to export your log here and import it into POTA. If you haven't figured that out yet, just go ahead and watch my video on that here on the channel. Go over to Manage Operation Logs. Click on that to open it. And find your POTA activation. Click on that and choose Save. Save the file to your hard drive. We're going to put it in our Downloads directory. And go ahead and open up QRZ or your logging program of preference. Doesn't have to be QRZ. But for this case, we're using QRZ. Go and find where you import an ADI file. In QRZ, it's in the top right corner of the log file. Import from ADI file. Choose your ADI file. Make sure you got the right one. Click on Open. And then Import ADI file. It'll go through its process. Click Continue. and you'll see that that comment, POTA activation at Charlie Alpha 0001 on March 22nd, has been successfully added to your comments inside of QRZ or your favorite logging program. So it is as simple as that. That's how you can now reference your parks on the air activation. Again, it could be bunkers, it could be flora and fauna, it could be lakes and lagoons. Doesn't have to be parks on the air. But that's how you take your title from your PoLo log and have that come across to the comments field inside of your logging software. Why is this important? Well, I like to go back because I work the same stations numerous times, sometimes at home, sometimes on a special event, wherever it is. I like to have a reference that, hey, I worked this guy or this station on that at this park on such and such a date. So again, you can customize this any way you like. You don't have to use my example, but this is how you do it. So I hope you found this useful. Maybe this is something that you've been wanting to do for a while. I've been wanting to do it, and just happened to learn. I learned it from Sebastian last week how to do it. I guess I could have read the instructions, but as KJ6ER knows, I don't read instructions. I try to figure it out. I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Hope you liked our demo here from inside the lounge today. 7-3 from Canada. We'll see you guys in the next video.